welcome to another episode of Random Rumor Cafe with Isabella.
And Emmy.
I was like, how do I?
Yeah, I was like,
Sorry, I don't.
that's okay, guys. Welcome back, Roamers.
Yeah.
It's award season.
It's.
Dun, dun, dun. Wait, that's graduation. What's an award season?
There
I don't know.
is
Whatever the music
there
is when they're
is
ushering
no.
people off the stage, like enough is enough.
I mean, with the
Stop
Golden
talking.
Globes, there was some weird ass music being played that made like it didn't match the vibe. Like they were playing.
Non-copyright girl.
They played 3 Taylor songs.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't watch Golden Globes.
Yeah.
She did. But it's award season, y'all. This is one of the best times of the year, honestly.
The most stressful times of the year, because you would think, oh, by kicking off the new year, it's like, yes, it's all celebration, but then it is celebration, but then also it's like, I don't know, like it sets the tone for the year. And with critics and Golden Globes, it's giving us a little bit of a glimpse of what potentially is going to be what we are talking about today, which are the Oscars.
We are going to be talking about Oscar nominations. Now, just to be clear, when this is filmed, it is January 22nd, okay?
Day of nominations.
Day of nominations. We do not have the SAG Awards yet, and we don't have the BAFTA Awards yet. Neither nominations or it's actually live or hasn't premiered yet. So we are basing this all off of things that we know from Golden Globes and critics. But joining us today is somebody who's been in videos with us before. We love collaborating with her, our good friend Adriana. So we're going to connect with her and then we're going to get right into it. Hi, Adriana.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello.
We're here. We're at the Oscars.
We're at the Oscars, front row seat.
Lucky. I wish I were there right now.
What is that actually? I'm curious.
Is that Conan?
Who's supposed to host this year? Conan again? Oh my God. Can
Conan.
we be different?
I low-key liked him. Sorry.
I like Conan.
Pick someone else.
I thought he's only done it 3 times, and it wasn't
Only
back
3
to,
times.
but not back to back.
I think wasn't last time his first time, or
Think
was it? Has he done it
so.
most?
I
They
think-
should. I don't know.
Yeah, I like him because he knows how to like actually do bits that are
Yeah,
not
like
rude.
Conan O'Brien is still one of those few comedians that are left that actually know, like, he knows physical comedy and he knows like to tell a good joke. Like he's really good.
I like Nikki Glazer at the Golden Globes. I think she
She
did good.
She did a really good job. For her first time, she did an awesome job.
That Leo.
That
Oh,
Leo DiCaprio joke.
The Leo joke, yeah.
I was like, thank you. Someone finally call him out. It's about time. Like,
I mean, he's gotten that joke before. That's why he laughs so much.
Oh, he's probably used to. I mean, everybody gets a cake when they're 25. That's the cake that I want for when I turn 25.
hey, as you should.
All right. Well, welcome back to the channel, girl. Last time we saw you here was
Thank you.
Jurassic Park, I think, right?
Jurassic World, yeah.
Jurassic
Yeah.
Park,
Oh my gosh, it's
Jurassic
been
World.
so long. It's been so long. That's crazy.
Well, we have this segment that we do with like our main videos, or we do who are we roaming with. We just kind of give like our speed run of like what we currently watched, whether it be movie, TV, music we're listening to, any books we've been reading, just anything that we want people to like basically tap into. So if you want, Issa can go first. You can kind of get the gist, and then you can
Okay.
Okay, so currently, shows I'm watching, I haven't really been watching a lot of shows. Well, I'm finishing up Percy Jackson. I haven't seen the finale yet. I kind of don't want to. It's already over, but we got season 3 this year, so that's okay. Books I'm reading Trick, which is a book between
Oh no.
it's a romance book between a jester and a princess. So it came across my TikTok page of someone like they were talking about this fan art of like this jester and this princess, and it was a really beautiful fan art. And the creator stitched it, and she was like, I would love books about that, like the banter and like someone that she can't be with because he is of like lower status. And then thankfully people got recommendations. It's good. I was expecting it to be like
Cringy.
it's really good, and there's 4 books in the series.
4.
So I'm like, oh my God, I'm actually
Oh my
really
God.
excited. It's really
All right.
good. Like
Okay, Jester.
it's really like it's well written. The tension is there, and I'm about 25% done with it, and there's nothing. Thank you. Like I don't want anything. I want the last 50 pages, and they touch hands. Like, oh, it's so good. And then music, I'm trying to think. I'm listening to a lot of like Disney songs, And then
Oh,
BTS, of course.
BTF. She secured tickets,
I
y'all.
secured tickets. Thank
You
you.
secured tickets. I have a friend who was just texting me earlier. I need to answer, actually need to answer her back later after this call. That she's trying to secure tickets for BTS as well. I didn't know that they were going back on tour, but
Yeah.
good for the BTS army, I guess.
Yeah. No,
BTS.
I'm so. It would. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was crazy.
it was a war. But see,
No, it wasn't a war for me,
she
thankfully.
didn't want to manifest good energy. She was
But
like,
I
I'm not gonna
did.
get it. I'm not gonna
But
get
I
it.
did. But I did manifest
Yeah.
energy. I said I was in my mind thinking about everything happens for a reason. I was thinking to myself, I'm going for Saturday because I didn't sign up for like the membership pre-sale, and then it just everything
Mhm.
worked out in my favor, and I was like, oh my God, like it was meant to be. Trust, it was meant to be.
Meant
But
to
yeah,
be.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
that's what happened to me with Ariana.
Yeah.
I lost a Ticketmaster battle, but I already set a date in my phone, like this date I'm gonna go see her before the sale,
Mhm.
and I have tickets for that date. Somehow I got them. But yeah,
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So
it's
I'm
I'm
not
jealous.
one thing, I'm not fighting for Harry. Y'all have fun with that.
I'm
Y'all have fun with that.
I'm fighting.
There was girls who were literally like home down payment. That's what they were spending to go see him. I was like,
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
I think
You
it's
got
it's it's
to.
One
fun.
of my
It's fun
friends'
to
grandmother
talk.
has an Yeah, one of my friends' grandmother has an American Express card, and we're gonna try to use that for the preschool
Yeah.
and
You
see if
use
we can
that,
try and
girl.
get some.
One of my friends, grandmas, uncles,
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
friends.
exactly.
we have to, we have to use our connections. That's why networking is important. Your grandmother,
Wait,
you never know when she's gonna help you get Harry Styles tickets, you know?
exactly. That's it though. That's
Yeah.
everything.
Oh yeah, that's all for now. Yes.
Okay. Let's see. For me, music-wise, I've been listening to the K-pop girlies actually. I just listened to Lisa and Jenny's albums. I'm really clicking with Jenny's album, Ruby. I think it's very good. It's more my style, more hip hop
Yeah,
influences. But today somebody told me never to buy a ticket for her concert because she doesn't give it her all. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, you could
I've heard that.
respectfully
I've never seen her perform, guys. I
don't
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 know.
don't. You
No, I'm
can
saying I've never seen clips,
she
videos,
when
so I
she
don't know.
performed for Coachella last year. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Hey,
It
that's
was
between the Blackpink girls. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
new
but
to this.
Lisa, yes, God. Yes, God. She's
I like
I've
Lisa's
heard,
album too. Yeah.
I've heard that like, I mean, the TikTok algorithm has somehow taken me to that side of Blackpink TikTok where it's just like, oh, like Jeannie's not giving her all in her energy. And it's just like, well, I mean, I don't know,
It's
like I
toxic
don't know what's
over
going on there.
I'm just here for the
Yeah.
I'm just there for the music, but I really like it. It's good to like walk to and it gives you like good energy. Also been into like the Addison Rae, Rebecca Black vibes with the techno like
Mm.
music. It's very good. It's like just like good energy. I've watched like so many shows in the last week. I watched I Love LA, the It series, Welcome to Derry.
You finished it?
Yeah. And I watched His and Hers. Like I binged it yesterday, the new Netflix show.
Mm.
Very good, all of them. And then movie-wise, nothing really. And then books, I finished Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green. And I started Wuthering Heights this morning, the audiobook.
Oh,
We'll see how that goes. So far, I'm a little confused. I'm only 2 chapters in.
I'm 4 and I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
So I'm tandem reading it to try to help myself not get distracted, but the audiobook does help me. Like the narrator that I have, I'm doing the Penguin one, like Penguin Publishing, and she's British. So I'm like,
Oh no, I have a guy.
Ooh.
I have a guy.
no, I wanted a female. I was
I
like,
know.
and she's British, so why not?
Yeah.
She's British. We love British voices.
Yeah, but that's it for me. Who are you roaming with, Adriana?
Roaming with, let's see. In music right now, One Direction.
Yeah.
Ever since Harry announced the single, I decided to go back. I'm like, okay, let me listen to some One Direction. I've been really into I've been really into their version of One Way or Another, just because there's like one part of the song
Where the
yeah, there's one part of the song which is just Zayn like singing that tickles my brain because obviously his voice is like buttery smooth. Like I don't even know how to explain it. And I only play that song for that specific part of the song, just to listen to Zayn's voice because it's so good.
their version of Teenage
Uh,
Dirtbag is so good.
I've never listened to it. Oh my
They
God.
do it live in like one of the One Direction
Uh,
films. Oh my God, Harry.
uh-huh.
That's the reason people fell in love with him because of those first 2 lines.
Yeah, well, yeah, One Direction and then yeah, Harry. I've been listening to a lot of Harry recently just to get like into the mood for this new era. Um, for books, right now I'm not reading any books, guys. I'm really bad at that.
That's
But I my goal is to read one book this year.
Hey.
And I will. I'll let you guys know when I do.
the one.
That's good.
And then
One book than one more book than before.
exactly. And then in movies, I recently watched Barbie again for after after a couple years. I rewatched Barbie. I loved it. I've been rewatching a lot of movies lately. I haven't watched any new movies from theaters because I've been really busy with like work and stuff. But hopefully, now that we got the Oscar nominations, I'm gonna be locking in till March at least.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. I mean, then we could just get right into it.
Well, I guess we'll start with what's our history with Oscars. Did you watch it growing up? Like when you were little?
Um, Growing up, I only watched the red carpet because I would only stay awake for the red carpet. I never made it to like the Oscars. And then I think I started watching the Oscars like every single year after the whole La La Land and Moonlight thing. That caught my attention because obviously like that was like a meme for such a long time. And after that, like every year, I would watch the Oscars. And it wasn't until I got to college where it became like my Super Bowl, where I was like, I'm watching it and I'm watching all the movies and I'm like
Mhm.
actually going to pay attention to everything and like the entire industry during award season. And now it's basically like, yeah, I don't care about any other major television event except the Oscars, to be honest. Like,
Oh,
I
really?
don't,
In the
yeah.
Grammys?
I like the Grammys, but since I'm more of a movie person, I only watch the Grammys for like I guess my favorite artists. I don't like in general, like if it's like a me predicting who's gonna win, I'm really bad at that with the Grammys specifically. But I watch it for fun. But the Oscars for me is like I'm making my prediction list with like every single category, with like every person who I think is going to win. And I get into deep discourse with people about it. So
Yeah.
it's like really important. And obviously, like with the dream of getting to attend the Oscars someday, it's like also a way of manifesting our future life, you
Real.
know?
For real. What
So
about
yeah.
I have no connection to it. I didn't grow up with it. Like it's not that I didn't care. It's just something that I was too young to stay up to watch. I didn't have any friends that like growing up that like cared enough about the film industry the way that I do now. I didn't. I would say like the first Oscars I ever like watched from like start to finish was last year's. Before
Mhm.
that, it was mainly a lot of I would say when I got into college, it was mainly the fashion side of stuff. Um, but no, I don't really have any like deep connections with it. I would say starting last year really was I was like, okay, maybe 2023 was when it caught my attention of like, wait, this is a good year of movies. I'm gonna keep an
Mhm.
eye out on like who wins. But even then the major category for me was like best picture. I was like,
always?
okay,
Yeah.
that's the
It's like
only
album of the
Yeah,
year. Like even if
yeah.
you don't watch the
exactly.
Grammys, you're like, who won album of the year type of thing. So
Yeah, so
Mhm.
yeah, but for me it was super surface
surface
level.
level,
So
yeah.
for me this is the first year of which like we're like really getting into it and I'm been
Mhm.
able to watch a
A
good
lot of
chunk of the
movies,
movies.
yeah. That's true. I'm the same. Like I when I got like moved to, here and I started doing like studying film at UCF, that's when I got
Mhm.
into it. I was the same. Like last year was the first year I like really watched it through and knew what they were talking about. Because years before,
Yeah.
like I would pay attention to who won for what categories, but most of the times I hadn't seen the performance or the movie.
Mhm.
So I didn't like know if they deserved it, if that makes sense, This is the
Yeah.
first year that like we've been able to watch a lot of movies and be able to like give an opinion on nominations and like who we think might win or like who we want
Mhm.
to win based on our favorites. So
Yeah, and I think part of that is also like the accessibility of the movies because growing up when like I watched the Oscars or like I would find out who won like the morning after, I didn't know who these people like who what movies were winning because most of these movies were movies that were not available to us or accessible. You know, they were more movies that were shown at specific movie theaters or like a limited amount of showings. So I think that's also a major influence because like as kids, like we don't know where to watch these movies and most of them are movies that we probably consider boring as a kid, you know, because all
That's
these movies are dramas, biopics, war movies. Like as a kid, like why would you want to watch a war movie, for example? So now that we're older and we kind of understand why it's important and why these movies are important and the genres and the stories that they're telling, we kind of like, okay, like we understand it and now we can like actually be a part of this as well.
that's
Mm.
true.
But with that being said,
I guess we can get into the categories of nominations. Me and Adriana kind of decided which ones we wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like out of the 8, obviously we have the main 4. We're going to be doing Best Picture, Best Director, Best Leading Actor, Best Leading Actress, Best Supporting. Best Supporting Actress. We're not going to do Best Supporting Actor because we don't think there's too much like. Although now that I saw the nominations, like it's kind of interesting, but it's okay. Best Original Screenplay, Best Original Score, and Best Production.
should you go from bottom to top?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay.
So I guess we'll start with Best Production. She put design. Best Production Design. So we're gonna be seeing a lot of trends here with the same similar movies. That's okay.
Yes.
So for production design, we have Frankenstein. The production designer is Tamara Deverell. We have Hamnet, designer Fiona Crombie. We have Marty Supreme, designer Jack Fisk. One Battle After Another, production designer is Florencia Martin. And Sinners, our production designer is Hannah Beachler. So you were seeing a trend with these 5 movies. I would say,
Yeah.
I mean, I personally like all of these picks for production design. As someone, I pay attention to production design because I took a class and I liked it a lot. And I think that it's a very like special art. Like it's hard to do. It's like to build a world where you feel like you're really in it, whether it is a time and place that we know and can reference, or it's a fictional time and place that you're trying to embody.
Yeah. That's why I was really surprised when Wicked for Good was not nominated.
What I say,
guys, the snubs are crazy, and
the snubs are crazy.
Preference, they're not anywhere on this. They did not get nominated for not one thing.
At all.
I'm very shocked that Marty Supreme got nominated for
Marty Supreme of these 5, Marty Supreme felt the most all over the place for me, production design wise. I couldn't tell if it was the 50s or the 80s or the 70s. Like I was like
dead ass.
I agree, like out of all the movies, I guess the most simplistic production design, I think it has to be Marty Supreme. And it's not that it's bad. I think that it was good. I just think compared to like a Sinners or like Hamnet, which I haven't watched yet.
I think Frankenstein production design.
Yeah,
I think it has beautiful production design.
Yeah.
That tower that Victor is in is amazing.
I mean, the reason
I wouldn't be surprised if
that he did with her dresses alone. My God's costuming.
That's costume there.
Oh yeah, that's true. But in my mind, they're the same. That's not true.
No,
they're
no,
not.
They're
not. But in my mind, they are. But no, everything about the sets, they were beautiful. Oh my God.
You felt like you were in that time and place.
Yeah.
And technically, Frankenstein is a fictional story, but like you know that they're trying to tell it from this time and place. It's like the early 1800s.
I think there should be some type of like category of like, you know, I don't know if kind of how like in the book world there's contemporary romance, and historical romances. I feel like for production design there should be a like contemporary production design and a fictional production design, because in my mind you can't, there's just no comparison between what's it called, One Battle After Another and Wicked. Like in my mind I'm like, well, Wicked obviously, because everything about it bringing a
fictional place that you have to bring the creativity to, whereas One Battle, there's real world examples that you can like use in your production design.
Yeah, so I wish there could be like
a difference,
a separation with
maybe that's just like this category is not one of the bigger ones, it's one of the smaller ones, so it's like to them maybe it doesn't feel as like there's not really a need to separate it. So because look at all 5 of these are big ones, like they're heavy hitters. There's not a smaller indie one in here at all if you really think of it, like The Secret Agent or Sentimental Value. They're not in these categories.
And back in the day, like the Oscars used to have more categories. Like it used to be like, oh, best picture color, best picture black and white. And then there used to be
that's T.
They used to have like best score for like drama, best score for like comedy and whatever. Like they used to have like very like separated categories by genre. It's just like, I guess because of, I'm assuming that maybe because it later became televised, they started like cramping it into smaller categories, because sound
also
the sound category used to be like 3 categories and then turned into like the one sound category not too long ago.
I think it also has to do with the monopolization of the industry, because before it was really, if you had the money, you can make a film, but now because all these corporations are consuming one another, it's gotten less competitive. And then from there, like, well, let's just narrow it down. That's it's why do subgenres when you could just put them into one?
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
in a way, there's not as many films being released and or nominated to have those subcategories.
To the caliber,
To the
to the
caliber.
Yeah.
caliber of the Oscars,
Exactly,
basically.
exactly.
Yeah.
I disagree,
So
Oscars. I'd say bring it back.
mm,
Bring
let's
back
make the ceremony 5 hours long, guys. I dare
please, an
you.
all-day event.
That's crazy. 5 hours.
I dare you.
But who do we think is gonna win from this category?
I'd say
Ooh.
Frankenstein.
I say
Oh,
Frankenstein.
you say
Yeah,
Frankenstein?
Yeah.
I want it to be Frankenstein, but I deep down think it's gonna be Hamnet. Hamnet's gotten a lot of praise for its production design, like from critics and from Golden Globes. So for Golden Globes, best production design was Hamnet, and then for Critics' Choice, I don't know, was
It's
Frankenstein. So
Frankenstein.
it's tossed up. It's tossed
I
up.
think it's
Yeah.
Frankenstein. I think it's Frankenstein.
Yeah, because
Once again, it's in a way it is a fictional element, the fictional elements in it.
I think it's beautiful. Frankenstein is just so good.
yeah, and Guillermo del Toro movies, like I think they get a lot of praise when it comes to like a lot of awards when it comes to all the technical stuff because the man knows how to tell a fictional
He knows
story
what
and
he's
he
doing.
knows to set up a world.
Mhm.
So I think it might be Frankenstein right now. But we gotta see what happens with like I guess the BAFTAs are the other ones that might have production design because the SAGs don't do that. But yeah, let's see. I think it might be Frankenstein. That's my prediction for now.
Yeah. So next category we're going to talk about is Best Original Score. The nominees we have are Bugonia, Jerskin Fendrix. Yeah, girl, we'll talk about it. Frankenstein, Alexandre Desplat, Hamnet, Max Richter, One Battle After Another, Johnny Greenwood, and Sinners, Ludwig Göransson. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing all these correct, guys. Please don't come for me. I'm trying my best. But
It's okay, girl.
I think these are also all very good picks, except for I don't have anything against this movie. It wasn't my taste, but I don't remember it very well because I kind of blacked out. Bugonia, I kind of
Oh
blacked.
my God. I was surprised by the amount of nominations that Begonia got. I'm
It's
not
a
gonna lie.
funny film. Like I don't give a
No,
fuck.
She found
girl.
it funny. I found
I
it
found it funny.
disturbing. We were watching it from like second row in the theater, by the way. So we're like looking up at it like that. And I'm like,
It's
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 a
so
comedy.
funny.
I'm sorry. I like
Listen,
in my
is
Letterboxd review.
the reason it felt like it was really that serious for them. Like it was funny
That's
that people in the theater. You even said you laughed at the end scene.
girl, at the end,
he was
Like,
laughing.
we were like there were like 20 of us in the movie theater. At the end, we all collectively started laughing.
Yeah.
but like I feel like it
At
was
the
serious
end.
for them.
No,
Like, it
I
was
was
serious for the filmmakers because for me, everyone was laughing.
No,
because
I think
that's I don't think the word is satire, but it's like I put in my review. I said if 2012 a YouTube conspiracies prepared me for this film. Like it's a funny film. Like
Yes.
it's like what happens when you take yourself, the character that we're following, the main guy, when you take yourself like so unbelievably seriously that you're right, but no one else believes.
Yeah, I mean it's a sci-fi dark comedy slash thriller is the genre that they're giving it.
Okay.
do
We're
you
at-
want to know? Do you want to know what my Letterboxd review was?
Oh god.
It was literally what the fuck, and then and then I did like 10 enter, and then I wrote give me 10 more of these right now, and 12 people liked it. 12 people agreed.
It's like that's funny.
I think the movie is good. There's a group of people, a good group of people who like these kinds of movies. It just
Yeah.
for me,
Mm.
I think that the actors gave great performances. Like Jesse Plemons is the first thing I've truly seen in
Stop.
in a long time that
I was scared. I was scared of him.
I was scared. Like I enjoyed it. It had dark themes that like
Mm.
or had twists and turns that you didn't think were gonna happen, especially that ending. You know, like, oh my God, they were being dead ass. Like
I
I
low
don't know,
key.
like I liked it, but it's just not my type of movie. But I don't think it does not deserve awards, like or nominations at least.
Yeah.
I think it'll win in some categories. I just don't know if original score is gonna be that category
No.
for it.
I personally, I don't know if it's gonna win any categories, in my opinion. I'm just really mad that Jesse Plemons did not get nominated. But that's a conversation for later. We're not gonna talk about that right now.
It's a competitive year. It's a competitive
It's
year.
really competitive.
Yeah.
But for score, I don't remember the score playing throughout the movie. I just remember the score playing, you know, that when the cut scenes to like I don't know if you guys remember, it showed like the planet Earth and it was like face something. That's the only time I remember the
You remember the
score.
music? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like,
that's about it.
I was gonna say, like, for me, for a score to make an impact, it's like I have to be like, I don't know, I pay attention to the music, but I feel like the music is supposed to like really make a scene feel more emotional or more funny or more whatever, XYZ. And with Bugonia, I didn't feel that at any moment with the music really. So that's why
Mhm.
the music just felt like I kind of forgot about it. Whereas movies like Hamnet, for example, and Sinners, of course, those two had scores that
Yeah.
I felt the scores, especially Hamnet was such an emotional movie. Like the scene where Hamnet is giving his life for his sister and like dying.
Mm.
The score like pulls at your heartstrings for me, at least. I was crying. I was sobbing.
Oh my
But
God. I need to watch that
when
one.
you watch it, you'll see and you can make your opinion about the score. But you've seen Sinners, obviously. I feel like for
Oh,
this one, I'm gonna say Sinners for
100%.
personally.
I agree.
Score is beautiful, and this is different from the original songs. Technically, this is just like
Yeah,
yeah,
I
um,
agree. Like the Smoke and Stack song, like the score in the score, I love it so much. I did a post with it for La Libreta, and every single time I click on that post to look at like the likes, I'm like, oh, because the song is just playing in my ears and it's the guitar.
yeah.
It's
It's
so
so memorable.
amazing.
That guitar, that slow guitar, the twang.
Yes.
It feels like it's
Yes.
part of like not only the time it takes place, but it matches the characters and their
Hmm.
personalities and their like.
It's amazing.
It's
I
so.
love it so, so much. So I think it's gonna take it. And
Mhm.
it's the same guy from Oppenheimer.
Sinners.
The same guy from Oppenheimer. Same
And the
composer.
same guy that did
Yes.
Mandalorian. Y'all
Yes.
bitches, I've been there since day one. I've been there since day one, since Mandalorian season one. I was like, you're going somewhere, King.
Is he
And
gonna
yeah,
do it for the Mandalorian Grogu movie? Maybe
we'll find out. I
we'll
don't know.
find
I'm
out.
assuming he will, but that man, yes, since he debuted in my life with the Mandalorian show, I was like, oh, this guy's going places.
And I think he's Black Panther too. I'm pretty
I
sure he's
think
Black
so
Panther.
Oh
too. I think so
wow!
too.
I'll look
Yeah.
up his filmography.
Yeah, it has to
Yeah.
be. And he's just 41 years old. That's
That's
crazy.
crazy. Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Wikipedia.
Young
He's from Sweden. It makes sense. The Swedish people know their music.
Zara Larson. Yeah.
Swedish
They know that.
Swedish people, Max Martin, like like oh my God. Like
Oh, guess
Swedish people.
oh, he's sorry. He's working
No.
on Odyssey as well.
Ludwig?
Yes.
Ludwig. Wait.
Yeah. I
This
mean,
is
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
he's working on the Odyssey because I
You
just
said
watched.
oh, sorry. I thought of the streamer for a second. I was like,
you
wait.
said Ludwig like he was your cousin.
I'm
Like
dead.
Ludwig.
No, because I just watched the interview with Amy Poehler and Ryan Coogler. He went
Mm,
on her podcast. T. She won Best Podcast of
mm.
the Year for Golden Globes too,
As
which
she
is funny.
should. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's a very good podcast.
us-
I
among
found
her competitors. Yeah, she's gonna
Well,
win.
Caleb was in there. Give it to Caleb.
Caleb was for,
Yeah.
no, he wasn't. It was for
For
different
critics. For critics, he
for
was in
critics,
there.
but not for Golden Globes.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
either way, what's it called? Ryan was on Amy's thing, and she does this thing where she interviews a friend or close
yeah,
friend of them.
talk well behind their back. I'm a fan of the
Yeah, talk
podcast.
behind their back. And she talked to Ludwig, the composer, and he said, she asked him, oh, what are you working on now? And he said, I can talk about it. I am working on the Odyssey. Unless I misheard him, but he said, I'm working on the new Christopher Nolan movie. What other
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan movie do we know of,
Oh my
guys?
God.
Do you
I'm
guys want to
excited
hear
for that because
do
love
you
him,
guys want to
of course.
hear what other projects he's worked on? I have it right here.
Okay, go.
Okay, so he's done from like popular movies that at least that I know. He's done We're the Millers, Creed, Central Intelligence, Black Panther.
Central Intelligence?
Yeah.
So
He's
Yeah,
worked with
like-
Ryan Coogler a lot.
wow.
Yeah, Venom, Creed
Oh.
2, Tenet. This is first collaboration with Christopher Nolan. Turning Red,
Oh,
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Oppenheimer, Sinners. He's gonna be doing Mandalorian and Grogu and The Odyssey. Damn, back to back. Good
told
job,
you.
guys.
Who is
He's
this
done
thing?
he's done Community, like the show,
Mm.
New Girl, the
Wow.
show. Yeah, and then The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett.
Is he
That's-
Buddha? Like,
He rich.
is
He
Buddha? Like,
he
Is
got
he-
that Disney money.
He got that Disney money.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Disney and Marvel shit.
That's awesome, bro. I love that for him.
Right.
But yeah, best score. I think it's gonna go to Sinners, y'all. It deserves it.
Yeah.
Next, we'll
I
talk
agree.
about best original screenplay. Now, this one, I think we chose to talk about this one over adapted because we need more original
Yeah.
media in general.
I agree.
And this year,
Thank God that's not combined. There's a there's
Oh
a
yeah.
different category as it should.
So there's a
Yeah.
few here that I don't recognize. There's a couple I don't well, one I recognize, I just didn't watch it. So the nominees that we have for original screenplay are Blue Moon, which is written by Robert Kaplow. It Was Just an Accident, written by Jafar Panahi. Marty Supreme, written by Ronald Bronstein and Josh Safdie. Sentimental Value, written by Eskil Vogt and Joe Chimtrier. Guys, the Swedish names are gonna take me out. And Sinners, written by Ryan Coogler himself, just by himself. I recognize Blue Moon, which is the one with that was the Ethan Hawke, right?
Ethan Hawke,
I have that on
yeah.
my list to watch. It's just not
Me
free
too.
right now, so hopefully they re-release for Oscar nominees.
Mhm.
But these are, I think they're good. I just haven't seen basically half, so I can't
Yeah.
give the biggest opinion. You've seen Sentimental Value at least.
Oh, I cried.
Yeah.
I love Sentimental Value. If Sinners doesn't take it, which it will, in my opinion, Sinners will take it. It's gotta be Sentimental Value because it's literally such a simple story about a father reconnecting with his daughters. That's literally what it is. And then obviously we all know Sinners because it's insane. Um, but for me, the pick, I think Sinner's going to take it. I haven't watched Blue Moon yet. I haven't watched it. It Was Just an Accident. I think they're bringing it now to my local movie theater, so I'm really excited to watch it. And I think that one's an international one from
I was gonna
France.
say I'm looking at it right now. It's
I think
I
I
think
think
it's
it's from
French.
France.
It says it's about an Iranian man that
Which one?
bumps it's not an accident. It was just an accident.
I don't think it's French. No, it's in
I
Irene.
think
No.
it's
Well,
yeah,
no,
it's
it's saying that it's based in Iran. I don't know if the filmmakers are
I think they
Iranian.
are.
let me see, Best International Feature. Yeah, it's nominated for Best International Feature from France, but usually it's because like maybe the production company is French,
Fair enough.
and that's
But
why.
it's a thriller crime movie. So oh, interesting. Yeah. I mean, it looks interesting. I also any movie under 2 hours nowadays, it's rare and I love it. So I will watch it if it goes out into theaters just to see it. Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, they have a poster in Spanish. Un simple accident. Accidente? What's going on?
Accidente.
But yeah, those are the ones that we have for original screenplay. I think, yeah, Sinners or Sentimental Value, even though I haven't seen Sentimental Value yet, I like the concept of it. And I've heard that like it's one of those movies that like it's literally people talking in rooms. So like for
Yeah.
you to do so well with no like big action stuff, like I think that says a lot about its writing. Like it basically relies on its writing. So
Yeah, it's literally like a father trying to rekindle with his daughters through filmmaking.
mhm.
His the dad is a director. He's a director, and like one of the daughters is an actress. So it's like it's a whole thing. And Elle Fanning is there. And when you watch the movie, you don't know why Elle Fanning is there because it's like it's a Swedish film or Norwegian because it's from Norway. But like you don't like okay, oh you have these like Swedish actors. Why is Elle Fanning here? But once you watch like the movie, you're like, oh, and the role that she plays, oh my God, like I love it. Definitely recommend it. Watch it, guys. Watch Sentimental Value.
I will once I'm
Yeah.
hoping they put it out at Regal. I think they will.
Yeah.
But I will definitely be watching it. Now, the next category we have is Best Supporting Actress. Okay, or actress in a supporting role. Now, the nominees are Elle Fanning in Sentimental Value. Oh my God, I'm gonna mess this up, guys. Inga Ib's daughter Lilies in Sentimental Value. So we got two Sentimental Value. Yeah, we have two Sentimental Value nominees. Amy Madigan in Weapons, Wunmi Mosaku in Sinners, and Tayana Taylor in One Battle After Another. I'm gonna come out and say it. I think it's Tayana. Tayana better take it. I think it's Tayana. I
Mhm.
think the one that chose for Sinners, I don't know if she was the strongest. I feel like Haley.
Really?
I don't think it, in my opinion, I don't think Haley was.
I feel like Haley
Loki
played
Haley's
the
character
role.
annoyed me. I am not gonna
Oh.
lie.
But it's not about how you feel
I
about
love
the character, it's about the performance.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying.
No,
Like,
I think all I'm gonna be honest, like I loved all the women's performances in Sinners.
Yeah.
Like it was such a the casting was just so great. And I honestly I was really happy when I saw Wunmi Mosaku mentioned because I feel like she has been really underrated this award season for her performance. Because I don't know who she had a relationship with, if it was with Smoke or with Stack, whichever it was, but like
Right.
the fact that they had like the baby together and like
There was
that
It was
whole
stacked
internal
or smoke.
right.
No, it was smoke. It was smoke.
Michael
It
B.
was smoke. It
Jordan,
was smoke.
oh
It was smoke.
smoke. Well,
Yeah, 'cause
like
I remember him smoking a lot, and she would tell him, "You're not gonna smoke in the house, like because of the baby.
yeah,
Like you better put that thing out before if you're gonna carry the baby."
yeah, like
Immediately. Oof.
that whole
True though,
internal
she
struggle.
does. Yeah, she's that girl. She is
She
that
she
girl.
she basically sacrifices her life for him. Like
Yeah.
she dies, like I
I
thought she
think
was amazing.
I think their performance, the chemistry, like immediately when we saw them, there was tension. There was history, no words, no nothing. I was like, oh, they've been
Mm,
known each other. And you're like, okay, but
mm,
like why? And that's when they start to like slowly
yeah.
uncover why. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's gonna be one of the sentimental value girls because that's I've never heard of two people in the same category from the same
Movie,
film
yeah.
get
Mm.
nominated. And it's gonna be
But
one of them.
but I think that's a problem as well because then the votes get divided.
I agree.
The
Yeah.
votes get
I
split
agree.
up
I'm shocked this was allowed. I didn't expect this
I
to.
think I'm pretty
because
sure it's
I
fine.
think that happened one time. There was this one year, I don't remember if it was last year, but I know that there were two people nominated from the same movie as well in the same category, and the votes split and neither person won. I genuinely do not remember right now what movie that was, but that has happened before.
Wow.
So, like technically speaking, I don't think any of them are gonna win. I wish they did because like I mentioned, like Elle and Inga, there's one specific scene between Inga and Renee Rensave, who is nominated for the lead actress. There was a scene where they're together because they play sisters. That was the scene that like got me losing my mind. Like I started crying. Like I tried to compose myself, and then my sister looked at me and she's like, "Are you crying?" I'm like, "Just don't talk to me right now." But I think both of their performances were really, really powerful. And honestly, this category is just so stacked. All of these women are incredible. All of every single one of them.
I feel like
And
weapons might like take it from under the rug because low-key people really liked it, and I'm all for horror getting their praise. We
I
barely
agree.
got any nominations for horror this year because there was really no good movies. I would say Weapons was probably the best horror movie of this year.
Sinners.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I guess Sinners, but to me, Sinners is not like I'm a very like old school horror. To me, it's
Yeah.
not like I don't know. I feel like it has horror elements. It's just not a horror movie. Like there's
Okay, yeah.
other genres that it taps into more, like the drama and the musicality of it
Hmm.
that makes it a stronger. Like I wouldn't say it's a horror film. So even Ryan
Okay, yeah,
Coogler
yeah.
says like there's horror elements in my movie, but it's not a. I didn't
It's
go
not a
out to
horror
make it a
movie.
horror film.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, like those classic horror like angles and the you didn't shoot it through the lens of a horror director, basically. So I
Hmm.
think like I mean, she won for I don't know if it was Globes or if it was Critics' Choice.
Critics, critics, yeah. She
Critics'
won
Choice, and
critics.
she won for supporting, and herself was even shocked. She's like, I didn't think that
Yeah.
I would, I didn't even think I would get nominated. So I feel like if she won, there would be the least like upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the snub in this category was Ariana. I mean, we
Yeah,
all thought that
we
she
have to
was,
say it. The snub. The snub was
yeah.
Ariana. Unfortunately,
I think that's crazy for them to be like with the concept of them, like we don't want to we were saying that she might have won last year, but we want to get the full picture of Glinda and like see how her character, like her character's resolution. I do find it very interesting that she did not get nominated at all, knowing
Hmm.
that everyone was like, okay, there's a potential she might win because then the Oscars will then have the full story. And I think it's moments like this where having the two-part film, it just doesn't work in the story's favor. For the fans,
Yeah.
yes, like, give me more. I want more. But for the story itself, that's where I think it sucks.
it lacks.
I mean, it's really common that like it's a common thing that we know that the second Wicked act is not the greatest compared to the first one. I was actually reading an article about this earlier from Variety that was saying like the 6 reasons why Wicked didn't get
I
any
saw
nominations.
that.
And I was like, first and foremost, I think it's ridiculous that it didn't get any nominations at all because costuming, production design are incredible. Um, but I think that since The Wicked Part 2 is not as exciting as Part 1 that has all the popular songs that everybody likes, um, that didn't play in their favor also because they didn't really market this movie as much compared to the first part. So they didn't do a lot of campaigning. And the sad part about awards season is that it's political because you have to campaign for your film. If you're not campaigning, you're not getting nominations, and that's the truth. And it sucks because literally this was, if we're going to blame somebody for this, it's literally Harvey Weinstein because he started with that whole campaigning thing when he was like at the top of his game. And now it all has to be a whole campaign. There has to be screeners everywhere. You have to do all these things in order to, present yourself to the voters and all that stuff. And I guess like for Wicked Part 2, they didn't really do that as much compared to Wicked Part 1. You had Cynthia and Ariana everywhere. For this part, they didn't really do that. So I guess that's why neither of them got nominations because they didn't really, like the Universal, I guess, didn't really make them campaign as much, I think. But I think Ariana should have gotten a nomination. If there were a sixth spot, it would be hers 100%.
Yeah, I agree. Poor girl.
I know she gave her all, and Cynthia as well. Cynthia has been not snubbed the entire season. The girl was singing while hanging from a stick, literally.
But it wasn't enough.
She should have been in the stunt category. Best.
If we had the stunt category this year, Cynthia Rio should have been nominated for
Yeah,
sure.
damn well, yes.
100%.
Yeah.
But yeah. So who do we think is gonna take it then?
It's a toughie. I think I need to see sentimental value first to like give a full like opinion.
Yeah.
As of now, from what I'm seeing, I really think I really like Teyana Taylor for it. I don't know. I really liked her performance.
Oh yeah.
What about you?
I don't know. I think what you mentioned, I didn't see Weapons. Horror doesn't catch my attention, but I think it would be interesting for a horror actress to win in this category.
She was so good.
I say
Yeah.
why not?
Scary, bro. She was
Girl, when she does this with the stick.
yeah.
Oh, girl. Isa, you have to watch it. You have to watch
She
it.
doesn't like horror.
Watch it during the day. Watch it during the day.
She won't watch it. Like I tried to get her to, or I told her like Welcome to Derry is really good, but like she watches video essays on the breakdowns of it because like the storyline like catches her interest.
Yeah,
but
like the story.
Yeah.
it's just too scary. Like the scenes, like they're gonna like even if she watches during the day at night, she's like Pennywise is right there.
No, I literally like I told Emmy for Sinners when we first watched it, I was like, if there's horror elements, like, I'm gonna leave because for me, I don't find horror interesting enough for like to go out of my way to watch it. But
I get scared.
I get, but that's why it doesn't catch my interest. Like I don't find any appeal in that, but I do appreciate the story. Like that's why I like the story of like why people chose to write this. Why do fans enjoy this? Like this concept of it.
That defends my argument of like Sinners is not really a horror movie because if someone like Issa can sit through it and be like, yeah, there's scary elements, but it's not enough for me to be like, I'm staying up at night or I need to leave the theater. To me, it's not a horror movie.
Yeah.
But we weren't gonna do actor in a supporting role, but after I saw the nominations today, I low-key think we should just briefly touch on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the people like it's competitive. We have Benicio del Toro in One Battle After Another,
Puerto Rican Pride,
Elordi in Frankenstein, Deserved. We have Delroy Lindo in Sinners, Sean Penn in One Battle After Another, and Stellan Skarsgård in Sentimental Value. This is a stacked category of professionals. These are people
like that.
The underdog here is Jacob Elordi with like his career being the freshest, but the rest of them, like this is.
I was just really happy that Delroy Lindo got a nomination because
he was shocked. I'm not gonna lie.
He was also snubbed. This entire award season, he's been snubbed left and right. And when I saw his name, I got so happy because he 100% deserved it.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, that's my number.
Yeah.
That's my winner.
Oh, you're trying to remember who he was.
Well, because I was like, oh, what name?
No, yeah, it's some. Yeah. I didn't recognize his name until because when I looked at it, I was looking through pictures, so I immediately saw who it was. He was great. He's great in Sinners. I enjoy him. He's like the comedic, like a big comedic relief of the movie, but still, like you love him so much because of like how he like impacts Sammy and like the role he plays in his life forever. I think he's awesome. I also think Sean Penn in One Battle gave a really good performance. Like
very good.
I hated him.
I
Oh
despise
my God.
it. I
But
was
at the same time, I
scared.
kind of like when he dies in the end, I kind of like it's like yeah, he deserves it, but I'm like, damn, that was a rough way to go because it's this man who's kind of struggling with like this internal battle of like does
No, literally.
he wants to like be this person he thinks he needs to be, but he at the same time is crippled by this like kind of love and like depression of this other life that he wishes he could do like have. I don't know. I think his performance was good.
You
Like
know, that's giving me the same what the hell is his name from Avatar?
guys, Avatar snub so far. I
But
won't lie to
what
you.
you're saying, I
Yeah.
picture already a different like what's that term? Like someone very similar and with the villain in Avatar.
A parallel, like a parallel.
There's an exact parallel, just a different universe. Like in literally in the every way, shape,
Oh,
and
with
form.
with Quaritch, Yeah, yeah.
It's like
okay. I was
yeah.
like trying to remember what you're saying. Yeah, kind of similar
The
characters in a
exact
way, where they're like they have an internal battle of like you know you want to do this right thing, but your like original like beliefs
Yeah.
stick you to like
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. I think
What got me
great, but Delroy, yeah, Delroy really deserved the nom.
what got me with Sean Penn's performance was when he grabbed the comb and he put it through his mouth to like comb his hair. That for me got me. It wasn't the reason. It wasn't the racism. It was him putting his comb in his mouth and going like this.
Oh, really?
Oh.
That's what got you. You said that
I'm no, I'm
character.
kidding. I'm kidding. But I no, Sean Penn was horrifying. He was genuinely really scary. And it's like you said, like he wants to fit in, but he can't fit in. Like his struggle is to fit in with this group of
That's
people
his battle. They all have an internal
who,
battle.
yeah, these group of people who are using him. He doesn't know, but they're using
It's
him.
like there's
He's
layers.
being used. There's layers to
But
it.
that's what I'm saying when he dies.
That man was being used and he thought that he was actually doing something.
I
You
know.
know, which is funny because obviously he was being a really bad person and it's kind of karma, you know? But at the same time, it's like, damn, like there's so many levels. The government is using him and it's just like he's like it's crazy. But for me, at least, I don't know,
Benicio.
like I love Benicio.
Yeah,
My
I
Puerto
think
Rican pride.
this is going to kind of like it's going to be like sentimental value with the supporting actress. It's going to have that split vote. Like, unfortunately, it's going to
Probably.
be a detriment to them. So, if one of them does win, I would be shocked just because of that split vote. Although I love Benicio and I think he does amazing work in the movie.
Oh my God.
Like 80% of his stuff was improv, he said. So
Oh,
most of his like banter with Leo is mostly improv because it was
that's
like, last minute inserts.
ese es mi primo, ese es mi primo, ese es mi primo. That's why, like, it's my primo.
I think that the underdog here is Jacob Elordi.
I think I saw something
Yeah.
online.
I don't know.
They'd be like, what a funny turn of events if Jacob wins this, but Timmy doesn't win his
Oh
category.
my God.
I'm sorry, that would
I
be hilarious to me. I think Jacob Elordi's performance, like it's another example, like similar to Flo last year of like very minimal to no dialogue is a performance of that takes a lot of talent. A lot of people don't understand the true difficulty of it. There's a lot of like the physicality of it, the emotional, the facial aspect of it, even with all the makeup that he did, like the performance is like, wow, that is the monster, but should we call him a monster, more the creature in that sense? Like
I know
it's
he
It's
so
not the monster.
innocence to the role that like you fall in love with the creature and like
that
he really brought a no, but to me, like when the okay, think about this. The roles that I've seen Jacob Elordi in, at least I haven't seen all his movies, but he's always playing a romantic lead. He's playing the bad boy. He's playing someone that like you're romantically gravitated to because of like all the wrong reasons. Euphoria. But when you're watching Frankenstein, you're gravitated to him. Not, I wouldn't even say romantically. You're kind of like Mia Goth's character, where
You're
you're like
motherly to
you're
him.
maternal towards him because you feel
Motherly. I
motherly.
feel motherly towards him.
But like
Yeah.
I don't like he brings this like innocence baby like vibe to it, like the eyes, dude, and like the lenses obviously help with that too. But like the look on his face of like the sadness and like the
It's
just like trying to learn this world.
I
And
know.
oh my God, like he does a good job.
He did a great, well deserved.
That's the whole thing about the Frankenstein story. They call him Frankenstein's monster, but he is not the I mean, I haven't watched
Dr.
the,
Frankenstein's monster.
yeah, Dr. Frankenstein is the monster, and it's like you sense of Frankenstein, like the character in general, you see that sense of innocence because it's like they don't, it's like a baby being born, like they don't know, they're learning from their environment, and it's kind of like Edward Scissorhands, like it's
Although I find that creepy. I find Edward Scissorhands creepy because
I love Edward
this is the
Scissorhands.
difference though. I'm glad that Guillermo didn't take it like they don't do it sexual in Edward Scissorhands, but it's supposed to be like a romantic thing. Like I kind of like that with them with Mia Goth's character. I'm forgetting her name now, but like her whole
Elizabeth?
it's Elizabeth.
That's always
It's Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Her connection with the creature isn't a romantic one at first. Like she is just it's a endearing and it's just out of like empathy for him. And I don't know, like that's what I found like interesting. I know you haven't seen the movie, right?
No, I'm planning on watching it
I think it's worth the watch,
tomorrow,
like
hopefully.
for all the reasons we've talked about today. I'm trying not to spoil it for you,
No,
but
no, no.
I think it's the story of Frankenstein in a way.
I know generally how it ends because like we've had so many iterations.
And we have another one, but that's with the bride.
Which
I'm
actually
so
starring Dusty
excited.
Buckley. Starring
Yeah.
Dusty Buckley. I'm interested to see it because that one seems more camp, more like
I wanted to see her range as an actress.
Oh
like
yeah.
that's
Now we're getting into the top four. Top four categories, guys. Okay. We're gonna start with actress in a leading role. The nominees are.
Ooh, you're reading that like you're part of like the event. I love it.
Jessie Buckley in Hamnet. Rose Byrne in If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue. Renee Rens. Oh God, do you say it? From
Renee Renzi.
Beautiful. And Emma Stone and Bugonia. What are we thinking?
Let's talk about it.
No, these shocked me the most. I was like,
yeah,
these picks.
Loki. I actually I believed the guy. I was like, no, I'm sorry. I believed Emma. I was like,
that she was like, why are you doing this? You're crazy.
Yeah, I thought I was like, oh my God, like the things you have to do when you're kidnapped. Like it sucks. you have to be in the bit. And blew my mind. Like
No, I think what I loved the most about her performance was her corporate girly, like when she was like at her job and she was giving corporate girly, I was like, yep, that's exactly what it is. It's exactly like the whole persona was just incredible. The way that she was speaking to him and everything, like trying to mediate with him. I was surprised. I didn't, like her performance did not cross my mind when I thought about like the best actress category initially. But now that she's nominated, I'm like, okay, like I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. I see it. I see it.
Seen
but
Song Sung Blue.
Me either.
I have not
hearing that like it wasn't that great. And then I haven't seen If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, but I know it's a comedy. And I know who Rose Byrne is. She's like famously for me from the what's it called? Insidious movies. So
Bridesmaids. She's in Bridesmaids.
She's in Bridesmaids too. I just know her from Insidious. Like when I was younger, I recently just watched Bridesmaids for the first time like last year. Yeah, I never saw that.
It's on my watch list. I don't watch it.
Yeah, it's funny. She's funny in that too. But I haven't. Have you seen that movie or have you heard of that movie? If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
I've heard that her performance was amazing. That's why when I saw that she got nominated, I was actually really happy for her because since the movie came out, I've heard nothing but incredible things about it and incredible things about her performance. And she's been in the industry for a hot minute, so I'm really happy that she's getting recognition for her performance. I don't know if that movie already came to Puerto Rico, and if it did, it came and left really fast because I never had a chance to watch it. Hopefully, they'll bring it back now that she's nominated for her role. But I've heard nothing but great things, and I really want to go see it. And I'm happy for her. I'm happy she got that nomination.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen her in, like I said, I've seen her in Bridesmaid. I've seen her in Insidious, very different tones of movie. This is, from my understanding, a comedy, so that'll be interesting to see her tap back into that, like from Bridesmaids. And also, I personally think, again, not seeing sentimental value, really hurting me here, but I think Jessie Buckley might win it for Hamnet.
I think so.
I agree. I agree.
She was really good. She was really good in it. Like her and that little boy,
Ooh,
best actors of that whole movie.
I think so too.
Yeah, I hope I get to I'm trying to see if I can watch it on Sunday because I really want to go watch Hamnet. But I think she's gonna take it. She's been winning all the awards. So I think if the streak keeps going, she's probably gonna win the best actress, which I don't have a problem with because she really is an incredible actress.
The surprise here is Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue. I'm like very shocked. I think a lot of people were shocked to see that. Again, not having seen the movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I can't really say much about her performance. I know she's been getting a lot of I think the movie has something to do with Neil Diamond. I
Yes.
think.
It's about a Neil Diamond impersonator. So a couple who made their living. It was like a time in the like 80s where like people would make money off of impersonating pop stars.
Yeah.
It kind of was like to fulfill the dream of like wanting to be real musicians. But
Mhm.
apparently this couple it's based off of had a very like traumatic life that
Mhm.
like stopped them from being able to fulfill these goals to their full potential. Apparently that's what
Mm.
the gist of the movie is. It's also a musical. You have Hugh Jackman in it
Oh,
as well.
the love for Brad.
Yeah. But I mean I'm gonna go see it. I plan to see it. It's still in theaters. I just the show times now that it's been out for a while, there's only like a 9:20 a.m. or 10 p.m.
Oh.
I'm like, okay, well I have to go choose a
Hey,
day.
at least movie theaters in the US have like AM showings. Here it's like after 2 p.m.
I know I kind of
So
appreciate those AM sometimes. Like there's like sometimes those 10 a.m. showings, and I'm like, it's
yeah.
kind of nice because you can start your day with a movie and
I miss that so much. I miss that from Orlando because here we don't do that. Movie theaters don't open till like after noon.
damn, that sucks. Yeah, to be fair, it's just the region.
Mm.
I'm not sure. Like, for example, like the NZN theater, like the local theater, like they
Yeah.
only do nighttime showings. So
Mm. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I think it's gonna be Jessie Buckley. Who do you think?
Yeah.
Jessie
Me
Buckley.
too. Yeah, me too.
Actor in a leading role, we have Timothy Chalamet and Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio in One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan in Sinners, and Wagner Moura in The Secret Agent, the first Portuguese man to be nominated for the leading actor.
I thought he was Brazilian, not Portuguese.
Or sorry, Brazilian.
Brazilian, yeah.
In all the articles they put Portuguese, but yes, the first Brazilian man
Yeah. A
to
Portuguese speaking man, I guess. I don't know.
first Brazilian man to win, sorry, be
Get
nominated
nominated. I'm
for
so
the leading
happy.
actor role.
No, in my house we love Wagner Moura. We're big
He's
supporters.
Brazilian. That's fucked up. No one can do
Oh,
their Wikipedia search on these articles. He's not Portuguese. He's Brazilian.
Brazilian, yeah. No, we love him in this household. My sister loves that man.
Him in Narcos, beautiful man.
Yeah, she loves him, and he's a great actor. Like I was doing like I was researching about him, and I don't know if I'm remembering this right, but apparently, allegedly, this is all me trying to remember what I saw on Google. But when they were doing Narcos, apparently the show initially was going to be like in English,
Mhm.
and he was going to play Pablo Escobar in English, and then they decided to switch it to Spanish last minute, and he had to learn Spanish like
Like,
last minute.
yeah.
So that's why his Spanish is not the greatest compared to like his co-stars because he didn't have a lot of time to learn Spanish. At least that's what I read. I
It's for
think that's
season one. Yeah, and
yeah,
he
for
does
season.
talk about it on in his they I don't know if you watched the variety roundtables that they did,
Mm,
but they just did one with like all the
The
like
leads.
Loki, yeah, they kind of predicted who all the leads were. The only one that wasn't there was Timothy. But actually instead of Timothy it was Jacob. So maybe they were predicting Jacob would get some
It
yeah.
either way, it was popular movies of this year and like the actors in
could have
it.
been a scheduling thing.
Maybe. And then they asked Wagner about Narcos, and he had mentioned something about how he had to learn Spanish very last minute for it.
Mm,
And that it was like 3 months. But I don't know if he didn't mention anything about it being English originally. He just had to
mm,
learn Spanish in like a short period of time. And that's why his Spanish in season one is like,
not the greatest.
it's not the greatest.
Yeah.
Like I watched that show with my mom and she like even like she kept poor guy. She's like, his Spanish is not good. He's not Colombian. Da, da, da. I'm like, mom, yeah, he's Brazilian. Like he probably had to learn Spanish and like and
No,
it's
yeah.
like you learn Portuguese in a year. Go.
No, literally when I watched that show for the first time, I was like, where's this guy from? Because the Spanish is not even I mean, hey, it's not his fault, but it's really impressive how fast he learned it and how you could still understand him.
It's
Like
like,
you
what's his
could
name from Secret
understand.
Rivalry? Connor.
Connor.
He learned Russian in like 2 months.
One
All right, whatever.
month.
He learned, and that's like a language that is very difficult. Russian is
No, oh,
so like you got to give them their props where it's due. And honestly,
100%.
second season of Narcos and on, that man sounds Latino. Like, leave him alone.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, we support him. We support him.
Isabela, is different dialects of speak when you're speaking Spanish and Portuguese the same way you speak Italian and Spanish. It's not gonna sound the same, and it's very. I was checking in a Portuguese family this literally before I came here. They don't sound nothing like Spanish. She's like, you speak Portuguese? No, baby, I speak Spanish. It's not.
No, but I'm saying he is Latin. He is Latin king. He's just not
Babe,
Spanish
I'm not
king.
taking away from his whatever living in South America. I'm just saying he does not his native language is not Spanish, and he does not know Spanish.
Oh, okay. No, I just want to say, yeah, he's Latin.
In the Latino community, I am Latina. Like,
I love how
you are Latina. You are Latina enough.
You are Latina.
Wagner, you are Latina.
I love how Emmy went, Isabela.
Literally, bro, like fuck.
Well, I'm just saying, like, he's Latina.
Anyways,
he's Latina enough. We love her.
The Latina queen. I think Michael B. Jordan deserves this personally, but he
played 2 characters.
Like Timothy's gonna win because
Michael did 2 characters.
People are saying 3 technically because of the vampire. Because technically the vampire is a different character. I don't know. I think it's 2.
Like Michael B. I love you down, but I ain't counting that. No, I think the 2 characters impressively. Did
I mean, listen, Timothy, as always, he's a great actor, and you could tell that he really put everything into his role.
It's Timothy.
He's Timothy. I wouldn't be mad if he won because genuinely, he was really good last year in A Complete Unknown. I really loved his performance, but when I walked out of this one, I was like, okay, like I understand why he didn't get it last year in a sense, because like this is like his big role compared to like Bob Dylan last year. So if he wins, I'm not gonna get mad. But I think it'd be kind of funny if like Leo wins. Because
I was thinking too.
Listen,
I think for the Revenant, so
yeah, literally the movie is just him having a full-blown mental breakdown.
And low-key, I love that about low-key like the kind of roles he does.
Literally, that's it. It's just him having a mental breakdown. Like it's the whole everything from like him escaping, like being trapped by like the police, and then like when he was trying to work with like the phone, that he couldn't charge the phone. He was so great. Like this is a really tough category. Yeah, I don't know the code. Like they're like, what time of the day or something. It was something about the time of the day. He's like, I don't know. He was so good. This category is really difficult. I haven't watched Blue Moon. That's the only one that I can't really tell you anything about it. I don't even know what it's about.
All I know is Ethan Hawke is in it, and apparently he's been working on that role with that director for like 10 years. Like 12 years ago, the director goes, I have this script. I want you to star in it, but you're not old enough yet. So you have to wait. He told that Ethan talks about that in his Actor on Actor. He literally goes, yeah, I've had this script, like he's had this script for me for almost 15 years. But when he first showed it to me, he told me that I wasn't.
Dude, we would love this. In 1947, lyricist Lorenz Hart confronts his shattered self-confidence in a bar as his former collaborator Richard Rodgers celebrates the opening night of his groundbreaking hit musical Oklahoma.
Apparently, it takes place like 80% of the movie takes place in one room in that bar.
For real?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard it's good. It's a musical drama. It's under 2 hours again. I love a good short movie. It's an hour 40 with Margaret Qualley's in it. So like, it's just not free anywhere, and I'm hoping.
Yeah. I will become Jack Sparrow.
We still have 2 months.
Yeah.
So I think before then it'll either be in streaming or they're gonna bring it back to theaters.
I think it definitely will be back to theaters because they get money.
Exactly.
They
get money. They like money.
I just need to give my 2 cents about Timothy Salamandra real quick. Because I was having this conversation with bro, I have so many names for him. Timothy, Timmy Tim.
Timmy Tim.
Yeah. Anyways. Paul Atreides. That guy who on the street was like, Paul Atreides, my king. He was like caught off guard. Wonka.
What's the character he portrays in Little Women?
Oh, Lori.
Yeah.
Lori, that's Lori.
Lori.
But just my 2 cents because I do love him and I've seen most of his work because he's like an actor of our generation that like the same way my mom grew up with Leonardo DiCaprio is the same way I'm
Mm-hmm.
kind of growing up with Timothy Chalamet, which
Mm-hmm.
I think to like compare them to. But I will say that I thought he did a really good in Marty Supreme, but I feel like the Marty role felt too comfortable for him. Like it feels like something that like I'm like, okay, Timothy can do something like this. I don't know if you guys have seen Beautiful Boy
No,
or Call
but
Me by Your Name.
I haven't watched Beautiful Boy, but it's because I don't want to, because I feel like I'm gonna lose my
But
mind.
those roles that he kind of portrays in Call Me by Your Name and Beautiful Boy, I was having this conversation with my coworker, that I feel like those characters felt more challenging for him. And yes, he was younger, but like you watch something like Marty Supreme, and I think it's challenging, but not enough for him. Like where it feels like it was
Mm,
too natural, and maybe that's part of
mm,
good acting. Hey, but I don't know. I feel like he works better in roles where like the sentimental and the emotional stuff taps in. And maybe I'm
mm.
just having bias because I obviously you're not supposed to like Marty Mauser like as a character.
Yeah, Marty is awful. He's awful.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like obviously he did a good job, but it wasn't my favorite thing. And I think that the press run is having an effect on like how I feel about the movie as well. We've talked about this already. No need
No,
to
yeah,
in on it.
because they marketed the movie as this like inspiring story of this guy who's like who wants to become a professional tennis table tennis player or whatever. And to me, that's what I thought it was going to be. I mean, that's what it is. But in my point of view, it's like, oh, all the odds are stacked against him, and he's gonna fight through those odds like an inspiring person would. Like, somebody who you would actually look up to and a story that you would look up to. But
Mhm.
I forgot that this movie's directed by Josh Safdie. I don't even know why that didn't cross my mind. So I don't know why I thought that. And then when I watched the movie, the entire time I was like, God, I this I don't want him to win. I want the Japanese guy to win. I was rooting for the Japanese guy the entire time. Like I was like, he doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, I just think that
You
like
know,
watching Uncut Gems and the way again, you haven't seen it. You haven't seen it, or have you seen it?
I've seen Uncle
You have
James.
seen it, so I don't want to spoil it for you because I do think you should watch it. It's a great
You
movie.
should. You
But
should.
the ending differences of both of them is what really I think makes the difference for me. Like,
Mm,
but like, yes, people say Josh Safdie keeps making the same movie, is what people that's their like take
mm.
right now.
Oh, but let's not go too far, Mr. Christopher Nolan. After watching Inception, I was
Well,
like, wait,
well,
he keeps making
right,
the same
same
type of
movie,
film
but like with Josh
too.
Safdie, that seems to be the argument right now. Like he's making the same movie, which is cool, whatever. It's fine to have the opinion of it, but I think it's the way that like that he like tells a message through these characters. In Uncut
Mm-hmm.
Gems, the way it ends, you go, damn. Like you literally leave
Yeah.
that movie
Yeah.
like, damn,
Yeah.
like he had it coming. Like what happened, it makes
Mm.
sense. But you finish Marty Supreme and you go, I feel like that wasn't a good end for Marty. Like I feel like yes, it shows that you need to like do everything you can to like, I guess,
No, yeah.
the
Like
best or
I think obviously part of it is just like you have to do whatever you have to do in order to make your dreams come true, which, hey, to a certain extent, that is true. Like Marty, he was doing everything he could to raise that money to travel to London and to go to Japan, because obviously it's not easy to do. And honestly, like, some of the stuff that he was doing in like the hustling part, like he was genuinely trying. The whole part about him, like, tearing down his family and like Rachel. I did not really like that part, but I guess it was part of it because it's intentional. It's intentional for you to feel that way about
I
about
just
his
mean like the
character.
end, like him winning, like showing that everything he did, obviously it paid off. But I just think it's more of like how I guess that's how society's interpreting it. Because like I left the movie
Yeah.
being like, damn, he really like has nothing. Like he has
No, yeah.
nothing
Yeah,
left.
like he was chasing this one thing, but he never thought about the consequences.
Yeah, yeah.
Because now, like his whole thing was, I'm gonna be the biggest like table tennis player in the entire world in history. He did not become that. He beat the Japanese player, and
Yeah.
that's it. But he didn't become the greatest player. He's actually like, I'm sure he's like banned from like the league and all the stuff.
He fulfilled a
And then,
vendetta of like trying to
yeah,
prove himself. Yeah, like I thought it was gonna be more of like his journey of trying to like be the best at table tennis, where it became like a kind of like not a revenge story, but it became like this A Story of Pride. No.
Pride,
Yeah, which I
1000%.
guess maybe Josh Safdie, that's what he wanted to do with this, but
Yeah, for sure.
it was fine for me.
Yeah,
It was okay. But yeah, I don't know. Who do we think's gonna take it?
I I think Timothy's gonna take it. Like, I think he's gonna take it just because he's the one who's been he won the Golden Globe and he won the Critics' Choice. So I think he's gonna take it. Um, but I would love, love, love for Michael B. Jordan to take it. Like that's
Yeah.
like I think Timothy was great in his role. He's obviously a great actor as usual, but Michael B. Jordan was playing twins, man, and fighting vampires, and then one of them became a vampire. Like, I don't know. Michael B. Jordan has been, I don't know, he should have been for Black Panther, he should have been nominated for Best Supporting Actor. That's the truth. Like he should have been nominated a long, long,
Time ago.
long time ago. And I'm really happy he got nominated now, and it
Nothing
would
for
be
Creed?
incredible if he won. No, he's a first-time nominee.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. So I'm really happy for him, and I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting honestly all these men, like they're also great. Like Wagner, if he wins, I'm also gonna be really happy.
Honestly, give it to Wagner, y'all.
That's how we win. We all win, guys. If
Give
Wagner wins, we all win.
Okay, second to last category, we have Best Director. So we have Chloe Zhao for Hamnet, Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme, Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another, Joe Chimtrier for Sentimental Value, and Ryan Coogler for Sinners. These, I mean, again, stacked. We're seeing the same movies over and over again. This is really competitive, but I guess I don't know. What do you think? Who do you think might take it?
Oh, Sinners. Like there's no notes in my opinion because I think when it comes to something like Sinners and seeing all the interviews with Ryan Coogler, it's like something about like clearly this film like there's passion in it and it's something where I'm like damn like not only is there passion but there's research done with this but then also including the fantastical elements like I think it's well deserved. I think Ryan Coogler is someone where we don't have enough eyes on. We haven't given enough opportunities in terms of like I can only imagine how many scripts he has on a hard drive waiting to be greenlit. And I think this film is for me going to be like one of the top 100 movies of our century for sure. And it solidify him, in my opinion, to be like at the same level as a Christopher Nolan. But I don't know. I haven't seen Sentimental Value, so
And
that might
can I
change.
just say that no Black director has ever won Best Director at the Oscars?
And even then, with Black filmmakers, it's been like less than 50 years since they've been included. So I
If
think
he wins,
yeah.
he's making history, and he's gonna break a lot of records because no Black director has ever won Best Director at the Oscars. Like some like other Black directors have won, but they've won because they probably produced a Best Picture winner. Like 12 Years a Slave, I think, is one of them. But no, like según Google, that's no Black directors ever won. So if he wins, then he's also like making history.
Awesome,
And he's the only one nominated. Not only being the first, he's the only Black director being nominated. I think it's time. I think it's been a long, mind you, that there's so many movies directed by Black people that been snubbed. We've been knowing they've been snubbed. So I think a movie like this, on top of it being nominated, the most nominations ever, like come on,
16, y'all,
Oh
16.
my, I'm
Sinners,
so
Sinners
wow.
deserve that. Even if they leave with nothing, they deserve that. They broke that record.
as they
No,
should.
they will live. No, Ryan Coogler. If Ryan Coogler doesn't win for Best Director, he's still leaving with that Best Original Screenplay Oscar. He's winning an Oscar either way.
That's a good
It's
point.
definitely
That's
happening.
true. I will point out that yes, Ryan Coogler is the only Black man nominated on here, but Chloe Zhao is the only woman nominated on here.
Which, yeah, that's
So,
another thing
and she's
too.
Asian.
And she's
Yeah.
yeah, that's also another thing too, where very, very few women have been nominated for Best Director.
I love that Natalie Portman clip. I don't know if you've ever seen it, where she's presenting for Best Director. She goes, "Here are all the male
directors."
as she should clock their tea."
Yeah.
The way everyone immediately got uncomfortable.
Well,
Yeah, because, well, that's the truth. What happened to all the women directors?
yeah.
Why are you not nominating them?
I agree. I agree. Now for Hamnet, I don't know. I mean, there is a bias in the sense of for Hamnet with me. It's I think it was an incredible film, and I think Chloe Zhao. I seen her. She also did Eternals for Marvel. Also,
Justice for Eternals.
She has such a crazy filmography, by the way.
yeah,
Like her genres go crazy.
yeah. And but well, funny enough, same thing with Ryan Coogler. Like also, they have a lot of parallels in
Yeah.
filmmaking history, which is
They're
kind of cute.
friends.
They're friends. So
Yeah.
I think it would be well deserved for Chloe Zhao. I don't have any like bad feelings towards
Opinions.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah, yeah.
I think it was a good film. I think it's a film that definitely will age well.
Mhm.
But for me, it just, Sinner, she's just that girl to me.
Yeah. I mean, I hate
Yeah.
to keep defending white people, especially white men, but One Battle After Another, I really liked. I'm sorry.
No, but that's a
I'm
great
sorry.
film. It was a
I'm
great
sorry.
No.
It was a good film. And like for me to be captivated for 3+ hours, like the directing's gotta be there and the storytelling's gotta be there. So I don't know. I really liked it. Hopefully it wins for best adapted screenplay because I think it either
Mhm.
that or Frankenstein. But I really liked One Battle After Another. And I don't know if I've ever seen another Paul Thomas Anderson movie. Maybe I have
Uh,
who he is. I know he's worked with Leo a lot, so I'm sure I have. But obviously, I think Sinners for me, I would want it to win, but I think One Battle is his biggest competitor.
yeah, 1000. I think it is. I'm trying to look at the movies of it. I've only seen, oh, Licorice Pizza is the other one that I've seen. That's the one with like,
Ooh,
the one
I've been
with,
told to watch that film.
it's
Never
good.
heard of it.
Yeah,
It's good.
that one was
Um,
like a quiet release. Like there
Mm.
wasn't a lot of
it
market.
was like pandemic. It was a pandemic release, 2021.
Yeah.
But yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson is like the other big competitor because he won the Critics' Choice, I believe, and he also won the Golden Globe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But Ryan Coogler is my winner for sure.
All right, we made it to the big dog, y'all. It's best picture time, and best picture. I find it crazy that there's 8.
That's pretty
There's
good.
8. I thought there were 10.
Is it 10? 1, 2,
I
3,
think it's 10.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You clocked my T. You clocked my T. That's even bigger. 10. I find it so like I wish it was just 5.
It's overwhelming.
It's
It's
like
overwhelming.
overwhelming for the people who have to vote, and I'm not even voting, and I'm overwhelmed. So
Yeah.
for
I
best
want to vote.
picture, hmm?
I want to vote. Let me vote.
We could vote
Academy, let me.
ourselves. We could just put a poll out.
Yeah, on Instagram. Vote. Who do you think is gonna be the best picture winner?
Literally. So for best picture, we have Bugonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams.
Train Dreams.
I've heard of that one. It's a Netflix original.
Netflix. I heard that it's really good.
Netflix is breaking barriers. They got 2 of their movies in here this year.
But that's what's crazy. They're breaking barriers and new boundaries in filmmaking and in the industry, but we don't like theaters.
They also said, yeah, fuck movie theaters.
What?
You're right.
I think
What?
hey, listen.
They got
Listen,
backlash for that 17-day window thing that they came out and said, okay, guys, we'll do 41.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, thank you.
Then they're saying that now, but they need movie theaters. Like movie theaters make them money.
Yeah, no,
And
I'm
but when they wanted to premiere the last episode of Stranger Things, where'd they go? Where'd they go?
K-pop Demon Hunters, where'd they go? Right.
exactly. I do
Exactly.
hope that in our lifetime, like the Oscars do become, if I know it's all political behind the scenes, but I hope deep down that they like make the restrictions even more intense to force people to go to the theaters where you are literally required 2.5 months to have your movie in the theater to even be acknowledged by the Academy. I think it's a win-win. Like I don't understand. You're winning by being in theaters and people are gonna go watch them, but then also I think it shows that you care about the culture and the etiquette and everything behind
Yeah, it's just there's like it's political and it's business as well because for example, if there's smaller movies, if you're leaving a movie in a movie theater, like a specific movie theater, and that movie's not attracting audiences, that's costing movie theaters money as well, because they could be using that theater for another movie that could be bringing them more money. So it's the whole business.
It's all
It's the whole business model. It's the politics. It's a lot that goes behind those decisions. But the 17 window thing was ridiculous as hell. Like, I did
yeah.
not agree with it at
Them
all.
coming out and saying that was crazy. Like they weren't gonna get backlash for that.
Yeah, I think that would impact movie theaters in a bad way. I think just keep it the 45 days that it's always been. I think it's always been 40 something days. Just leave it at that.
I feel like they also missed out on so eventually, especially someone like Leonardo has been very open about AI and the loss of movie theaters. You start to lose work with some of these people. I won't lie. Like some of the big ones, they're gonna protest and be like, "Well, I don't want to work with Netflix if my movie's not going to be in theaters for more than a week or 2 weeks." Like you start to see the protests from the bigger ones, not just actors, because actors usually are the first, but like directors, writers, producers. So
yeah.
But for Best Picture, I'm not gonna lie, the one that shocked me was F1. I loved F1. She loved F1. She saw F1 like
I think
times in theaters.
I think F1 was to add a little bit of like a little bit of spice to the
But
category.
can we also acknowledge, which is crazy, not one animated film for Best Picture? I think that's crazy. Not one.
Not K-pop Demon Hunters being in there was shocking.
But but they got nominated for Best Animated Film.
Yeah, that's fine. But like it would have been nice to see an animated film in here.
I think that's crazy. Not one.
But animated movies rarely ever make it to Best Picture. The last time there was an animated movie, I'm trying to look here. I think it was like Toy Story 3. I'm pretty sure.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's happened
so they
before.
Can make it.
So
it's happened before.
There is a chance. So I mean, it's the same way that I'm delusional with movie musicals. Chicago was the first one. I think it could happen again in our lifetime. Yeah. But I think that's quite impressive.
I think back in the day, because like you had movies like one of the first ever Best Pictures was a musical, but it's like awful movie. I wouldn't recommend watching it. Like, I hated watching that movie. But like back in the day, musicals were like the thing. An American in Paris, like you said, Chicago. Like a lot of these movies that were like nominated for Best Picture or won Best Picture were musicals. And then it got to a certain point where people were just like, "Oh, musicals are not cool anymore." I'm like, you just hate whimsy. Your life is just miserable because musicals make life better. And some people just don't get that. You know what? There's not really much that we can do about it. I mean, last year we got Emilia Perez and Wicked nominated, which was a step in a direction for sure.
In a direction, indeed. A direction was taken.
I mean, Wicked was there, so it was a step in a direction. But I don't know. This year, I mean, were there any musicals that came out this year? They were big. Wicked Part 2.
Yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters came out. Wicked. It didn't get any promo, bro, because the budget was so small. But A Testament of Anne Lee with Amanda Seyfried is a musical. I still haven't seen it, and I've heard good reviews on it, but it didn't get any marketing. They were working with a budget of under 5 million or something like that.
The other one that I just remember is Kiss of a Spider-Woman.
Oh my God.
Which so good. I went to see it with my sister. It was so good. And they played it in like big movie theaters because I saw it in a normal movie theater. I didn't go to like the fine arts movie theater. No, I went to see like a major movie theater, and that movie was really good. Like Jennifer Lopez, Diego Luna was in it, and like nothing.
We saw it.
Crickets. I was like, what?
I think my favorite part of that was the Technicolor aspects of it. I just don't I know we had this conversation about J-Lo. I know. But like I'm not a J-Lo. I'm not gonna let my flag fly for her. Like, I'm okay.
No, I get it. But at the same time, it's just like, damn, like she was really good in the movie. Like like J-Lo, the actress.
A guy playing opposite Diego Luna. He was for me.
He was so good, and nothing for him either. It was just like, I don't know, but yeah,
this category there's too much.
I don't want to vote. Just vote. Like,
just vote.
But like it's not about like obviously you can look at the stats and you can be like, who won SAG, who won Globes, who won da da da.
No, like I love.
But like deep down, who for you? for you. It's for you. Who do you
know,
want to
I
win?
don't know. I find it so funny that
Why
F1 got
10?
nominated. Like, I think that's fun. I mean,
They won for best editing for Globes though,
as
and
they
for best.
should.
I think they won
Sound?
for sound and
No,
editing.
no, that movie's ridiculous with the sound. Apple TV films, yeah, they know what they know
They
at least
invest.
with our iPhone money
They
budget.
invest.
Yeah, they're dedicating
They
good
spend
stuff.
time.
It's
They
so
invest.
it's really good, and I can't wait to see what else they have cooking for it to be like Oscar nominated. I
Yeah.
don't know,
For me,
man.
for personal me, I think Sinners. For political reasons, I think it'll be One Battle.
I agree.
But aren't
I
they
agree.
like in a way like both political reasons deep down?
No, I think when she
When
means
I say
political,
I don't mean like political, like their story. I mean politically because
Academy
I know
Awards.
Oscars.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So
But I also wouldn't be surprised if like Sinners actually took it.
yeah, me too.
Oh no, I would. I've been telling myself I'll do this. If this thing happens, I'll run a marathon. Every time I've said that, that shit wins. I can't I have to stay silent. I can't. I'm like manifesting myself to run a marathon real bad.
It would also be kind of nice to see one of the smaller ones win, like Secret Agent,
I
Sentimental
know.
Value,
Yeah.
or Train Dreams. I haven't seen Train Dreams yet, but I'm
Me
interested.
neither.
Like the
Girl,
interesting.
girl, Begonia wins.
Oh,
Honestly,
Then
that
what?
would be funny. I'm so
Begonia wins, y'all.
I think that would be hilarious. I won't be mad at that. I mean, I'll be like, okay.
The small part of that film community, our film community, is going to be so happy. And I love that for them, but it's not for me. I don't know. It's a competitive. Like I
It's a
said, why
great
10?
year.
But like I said,
It's
why
hard.
why are we doing 10?
It's hard.
Can we do 5? Could we do 5?
It's
No, that's not enough.
I'm
I think
overstimulated.
10
there
is a good amount.
was one point where it was 5, but that was like over 10 years ago.
Even 6, like cap out
I
at
mean,
6.
how many is it for the Grammys for best album?
It's the same. It's about 8. That's why I got
It's like 8 or 7.
It's 8 usually,
Okay.
and that's where the splitting the vote thing comes into a problem with Grammys is because of the pop girls. So like people want to vote, like if there's like 4 pop girls nominated in there, usually they don't win because of the split.
When is that?
Grammys in like 2 weeks. So
Yeah, February
What
1st.
nominations?
they already came out, I think.
Who got nominated? I don't even know.
Girl, that's not for now, but yeah, I'll look into it. But I think it's in like 2 weeks. Yeah, it's already here, so I'll look at it.
Bad Bunny's taking out all the year.
Bad Bunny.
That'd be
Yeah, Bad Bunny.
Super Bowl performance and winning the Grammy as he should.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, best picture. I'm just excited because it was a good year of movies and like I got to see a lot of them. I think I'm gonna rewatch all the best pictures for my own personal research and watch obviously
Yeah.
I haven't seen yet, which are
Yeah.
3 of them. But I liked it.
I think if streaming, well, I can't say if, as streaming continues to expand in the filmmaking industry and it starts to merge itself, I think what the Oscars should do if they don't become strict with the movie theater releases is they have to make a separate category.
They're gonna take over.
They're gonna have to make a separate category of which saying best streaming or best feature film on a streaming platform. I think that, but even then, that there's politics with that because with already HBO and what's it in Discovery Plus being consumed by Netflix. There's only like 5 or 6 streaming platforms, but I mean, but it doesn't even go that far when it comes to like the production companies. Like it's like, oh my God,
It's
like
a lot. It's a whole conversation. It's like it definitely, there's also like this whole sense of like, oh, if it's a movie that's meant for streaming, some people think it devalues the film, which is stupid because art is art.
I
It doesn't
disagree.
matter if it's streaming or if it's film. Like it shouldn't devalue the film just because it came out on streaming. But I feel like some people have that feeling.
That's fair.
And it's not, it's not fair for the filmmakers, they all should, I think they should all be in the same category. It's just there has to be some sort of
rules. There needs to be rules.
There needs to be rules. There needs to be rules. And, if all films need to have a certain like window in like a movie theater, then that's fine. But also do not take away the business from movie theaters because that is part of the experience. Like, for example, like my sister and I, we were rewatching Top Gun the other day. And obviously that movie came out way before we were born, but we got the opportunity to watch that movie in theaters last year. And we were talking about like like damn, like imagine if we saw that movie in theaters for the first time instead of watching it on our iPod and our iPads or something like that. It's like there's a certain there's the movie theater experience is something that cannot be replicated in your own home. It
I
just can't.
I watched Back to the Future for the first time in theaters. It's
Insane. It's insane. You can't replicate that in your own home. Like these, they can tell you how easier it can be for you to watch a movie at home. But once you go to the movie theater and you watch a movie in a movie theater, whether it be a bad movie or a good movie, the experience will never be the same. It's not the same.
It's never the same.
It's never the same, and you will always have a better time watching it in a movie theater with other people around you, feeling the same feelings, embracing the story at the same time than in your phone or like your iPad or your computer or your TV. Like it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Very last quick segment, one surprise and one snub that you feel was put. I know that you didn't really, but for me, my surprise was probably F1 as Best Picture. That's my biggest surprise. And biggest snub, for me, it's either Wicked for Good not being nominated for a single thing or Avatar not being nominated. I think Avatar was nominated for visual effects, which is fine. But I really liked this movie, and I think that it deserved a little more praise, especially for the acting, like Zoe and Sam. I think, or even like some of the kids, the breakout stars, like Loak, the actor who plays Loak, and then the girl.
Jack, isn't it Jack Champion?
No, Jack Champion plays Spider, although he also great performance. I don't know. I think Avatar deserved a little bit more love. Wicked for Good deserved a little bit more love, but that's just coming off of I like movie musicals, like we were saying.
Superman didn't get nominated for anything. Oh my God.
Oh my God, that's your snub.
Holy, wait, now I'm big mad. Hold on.
Oh my God, you're right.
Hold on. Superman.
No superhero movies got nominated. No superhero
movies
movies.
of the summer.
Okay, can I say mine? Okay, my surprise, Jurassic World got nominated.
Is that your surprise or your snub?
Yeah, my surprise. I was like, why?
Okay. Was it for visual effects?
Yeah, visual effects. But I'm not saying the movie had bad visual effects. Actually, the visual effects were really good in that movie.
You were just surprised that it even...
I was surprised. Well, I was like reading, I was like, am I reading that Jurassic? Okay. But my snubs, I have to agree, is Wicked for Good, because even if they decide not to nominate the acting, which I think is also kind of stupid. The costuming, hello, like Glinda's dresses, her wedding dress and her pink dress, everything that Alphaba wore, the makeup, the Tin Man,
bro.
Hello, why wasn't that a thing? And honestly, Fantastic Four for their score. The Fantastic Four score did not get nominated.
Marvel hasn't really dipped into these awards in a while because of, so maybe we'll see a little resurrection with Doomsday and stuff like that. But yeah, I literally did not clock Superman. That is crazy. That was the movie of the summer.
It's too political for them. That's what it is. It's gone.
Girl, One Battle is all about politics.
Yeah, but to the level of what Superman is, girl, no. I think it's even more political, in my opinion. Don't shoot me, y'all. But I think it's no, but they're political in different avenues. But I just think also James Cameron, there's a little rough and tough behind the scenes as well. Like there's
James Cameron?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Or James Gunn.
Sorry, James Cameron. Him too. There's a lot of politics happening with him too. Like, oh, there's beef happening with them. But with James Gunn, I mean, yeah, I think he's what's it called? Like making his boundary and stuff, and like some of the companies are just not working with him, and it's like whatever.
Did you have any surprises?
Well, like I said, it's hard for me to say a surprise because maybe when I watch this sentimental value, I'll be like, oh, I'm surprised this actor didn't get nominated, that actor didn't get nominated.
True.
I am curious though, like with the actor that portrays Hamnet in the film, like dude,
the little boy.
That is sick.
I think
Like he did
won
an
something.
awesome
He won
job.
something for Globes. I don't know what it was though, but he won something.
Yeah.
And also the guy from Sinners, I think he won for best breakout role.
Yeah. He did.
Yeah.
That surprised me that I mean, we didn't touch on that category here, but looking through them all, I didn't see his name in there either. So
No, you
I don't know if
didn't.
Oscar has a breakout role.
He's nominated for best song.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, he's nominated for best song.
I do want to see. Hold on. Is it best score?
For
Is
what?
that what they have for Oscars?
They have best score and best song.
Best
Oh,
song.
I want to do best
But
song.
the guy who plays
Golden, baby.
Sammy.
Golden is winning that shit.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
Me and Adriana
Golden.
talked about this. That's why we didn't put it in here because we knew that Golden was gonna take best song.
I love Golden.
You
I
do.
think it's a great song. I love that song. But Sinners
It's
Sinners should win.
Is Train Dreams a musical?
because they got a song.
Yeah, Train Dreams has a song,
Oh,
but it's
but
not a
it could be
musical.
it could be a credit song too because they're
Yeah.
saying that Miley Cyrus got snubbed for the Avatar song.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus got
I think it was
snubbed.
okay. I love Miley Down. I think it was okay. Like it was a good pop song. Like
I don't know. It hits at the end.
it hits. I think
It's a good credit song. It's a good
it's a
credit
good
song.
credit song. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's the same with Barbie and their credit song with Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice. It's a good credit song.
But Nicki Minaj.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't
she's
That did
I
not
was talking
age
about that
well.
in the office with my coworkers.
That did not age well
Like
at
her tickets
all.
go on sale. I was like, girl, no one's going.
Yeah.
Barbs don't come for me. The Barbs are gonna come for me.
They didn't come
Girl, I don't know if there's I don't know if there's any Barbs left.
Not anymore. Not a Barb anymore.
Are there any Barbs left? I don't know.
Well,
There are. They're always there.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyways, I mean that's really all I have to say about the Oscars. The Oscars, when is it? March 7th?
March 12th. The Academy Awards. Wait. 2026. When? March 15th. March 15th, guys.
Watching it, we'll be posting on socials. I'm sure
Yes.
Adriana will be doing a post breakdown, whatever, of winners. You did it last year.
I always do.
where
And
can
this
people
year,
find you,
I'm
bro?
doing it in Spanish.
Yes, in Spanish for the
In
Latino.
Spanish for the Latino, my Latino people. You're Latina enough.
We are Latina enough.
Wagner, you're Latina enough, okay?
You're Latina enough. Trust.
But Adriana, where can people find you? Where can the people find you?
Oh my God, all my socials are different. You can find me on Instagram, you can find me on TikTok, you can find me on Twitter, and let me tell you what my socials are. Oh, you put them down below as well, but
Have them in the link. Yeah, people can follow you
yeah.
there.
Adriana, Adri78 on Instagram, and I think TikTok as well, and I think also Twitter. And yeah, I'm trying to be more consistent now, and a lot of my content will now be in Spanish because I want to shift to the Spanish language with my content. So any Latinos who are watching, then make sure to check my content out. It's fun.
Yes, and thanks for joining us for real. This
Yeah.
was
Of
a great
course.
discussion.
Thank
We'll
you
see
for
who
having me.
freaking wins, bro. We'll see who wins.
Sinners will win. I hope
All
if
16.
it's 16, I want them to win at least more than half.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler about to get his steps in, back and forth on that stage.
Oh yeah.
They'd be
Hell
like,
yeah.
I need a backpack to carry all these.
Literally. But
Yes.
that was fun.
And his wife is also nominated.
Yes,
Oh,
his
yeah.
wife.
Best picture.
Yes,
That's awesome.
Miss Queen,
We
yeah.
love that.
They're gonna need a suitcase, a backpack, like a bellboy to carry all their wins.
Cute.
Exactly.
I love
Okay,
it.
brilliant. Well, thank you
Period.
guys.